situations like these are always kind of scary, really scary actually, because you know that something's not right. You know they're not feeling well, and you know that there's really nothing that you can do. And, you know, at 3 a.m., 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, then you kind of scrambling. It's almost like you got to have all this stuff ready and prepared beforehand, just in case it happens. That limbs down. That's from all that wind we had last night. It's calmed down today. It's still wet out. It's not raining right now. The temperature is actually pretty warm. So we're supposed to get hit with another blast of the storm coming, and then continue on until Monday, Tuesday, when it's supposed to get really, really bad. The good news is, unlike the scare that we had a few weeks ago, where you guys may have seen on Squirrel Tribe 2.0 and Squirrel Tribe Life, the videos about going to the ER, going to the emergency room because of the 104 fever that our daughter was running, approaching 105. And fortunately, everything was okay. Everything is okay. The doctor, the ER, emergency room doctor, was pretty chill and saw no cause for concern, no alarm. He even mentioned how there was he did the test. He came back positive for flu B and nothing else. And he was like, well, there's a prescription, there's medication I can prescribe for you, but it's really, really expensive and it doesn't really seem to work. Man, life. Hope you guys doing well. Hope you guys doing all right. Don't know when you're going to watch this video, but good morning to you. Whatever time it may be, it's morning here. It is almost 7:15 here. And I woke up to Michelle not in the bed, which is always alarming. But I woke up to her not in the bed twice. Again, first at 3 a.m. The sun is bright. Should have brought my sunglasses. Costas, which one was it again? But I never liked waking up alone, especially not going to bed alone and waking up alone and her not being there. It's not a good feeling. And so when I got up this morning, 6 a.m., she was on the couch, and I heard Max's collar making noise, which meant that he was out there with her. And you never hear his collar because he's normally in the room with his person, our daughter. At 3 a.m., he needed to go out. And it was an emergency, urgent. And so Michelle, when she got back, she was like, yeah, I had to take him out. I had no idea what was going on. I felt some movement. I heard some noises. She tries to keep me asleep, not to bother me with these things. And she says, yeah, he wasn't feeling well. And that sucks because, I took him out. I walked him. And everything seemed to be okay. But apparently it's not. But we got these guys over here working. And this is that area that I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you how much they've gotten cleared out so far in the daylight. If you guys can see back there, how much they've cleared. which, okay, so I think they got rid of all the brush. A little no trespassing sign. I think they got rid of all the brush, and then they'll slap on that attachment and start taking these trees down, maybe. Because, there's really not much you can do in this space with these trees here, unless you just wanted to create some sort of park or something, which maybe that's what they're going to do. Maybe they're building a park. Michelle told me that they're actually going to build a 12-foot wide path connecting the two bridges so that people can walk and ride bikes safely to Okaloosa Island. So that would actually be pretty cool. A way for pedestrians to travel safely. So interestingly enough, we now have a posted no trespassing sign up here, because this is still not cleared, and odds are probably, I guess you could put something back there. Let's see. Yeah. So this is probably, somebody owns this, and you could probably put something back here if they wanted to. Nothing crazy, but you can see you got the no trespassing sign. But yeah, they've cleared out a lot back here. And this used to be, for lack of better words, some folks' home. I don't know if you would consider it squatting when it's outdoors, but essentially they were occupying somebody's land without their permission, unfortunately. This was also a home to several feral cats. And now it is not anymore. But anyway, the situation as it stands is our dog Max he's perfectly fine. I get up this morning, I play with him. He's happy as can be. I think these dogs, they can sense emotions. And he's probably just really happy that he's got a family that loves him and takes care of him, wants to make sure he's okay. And, he loves us too. But the problem, the question, the issue, the situation is, what do you do? Because we don't have pet insurance, and I don't even know if the damn emergency room pet hospital is open like that at 3 a.m. in the morning. He had to go back out again at 6 a.m. I don't even know if the vet or the emergency room hospital for the animals is open at that time. Need to find out today. Granted, it's Saturday, so they may not be open on Saturday. So we need to figure that one out. But then it's is it overreacting? Is it a false alarm? Not that I want to bring the money into it, but without insurance, I'm sure that visit would be thousands of dollars to be admitted and to have tests run and medication provided and prescriptions filled and follow-ups and all that good stuff. So Michelle, and we've kind of experienced this a little bit before, so she's not super worried or concerned about it. I look at Michelle like the flight attendant crew on an airline. And when the plane starts doing some wild stuff, I look at the crew. Because if the crew keeps a straight face, then I'm like, this is normal. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But if the crew's like, and they end the food service or they sit down in their seats facing you, put their seatbelts on, I'm like, okay, this might be the last flight we take. Not our own choice, but theirs, or powers that be. Lord Jesus Christ. Time to go home. But either way, in these situations, if she's calm, then I'm calm. Granted, still, if she's not calm, I'm still pretty calm. Even when she has reached the level of hysterical, I still have to remain calm. Because it's not going to do any of us any good for us both to be frantic and panicking. But either way, she believes that this is we boarded him once before here in Florida, and after we picked him back up, he had strange bowel movements, and the boarding company person that we don't use anymore had a little falling out there. They said that that's pretty normal, and the dogs get excited, and because of this excitement, then their stomachs go all wonky. Their intestines get all crazy. And sure enough, about 24 hours later, everything was back to normal. There was no change in the food, no change in the diet. He didn't get into anything that he shouldn't have been getting into, so it just went away. Well, some of you may know, if you've been watching the channels, that Max was on vacation. And he just came back not too long ago. So Michelle thinks that maybe this is a similar experience where his stomach, his intestines, his digestive system is just going through those motions. He didn't do anything inside the apartment, thankfully. And he just got everybody's attention and tried to get people's attention. He got the kids' attention and he got Michelle's attention. And then he went out, did what he had to do, came back, went to sleep, went out, did what he had to do, came back, went to sleep. And, he's just, you can tell when a dog just doesn't feel right. They look at you all sad and they don't behave like they normally would. That's not the case. So, in essence, hoping that this is, that's all that it is. I don't know if you guys can see, unfortunately, we have someone here outside the storefront back there. I don't know if you guys can see it. But there's somebody over there. Looks like they're bundled up, huddled up, sleeping, trying to sleep. That's part of the problem with the whole development. It's not a problem, but it is, because what those folks called home is now not a possibility anymore. And they're displaced and they have nowhere to go. I feel a little bit better given the temperature and they're not freezing out here. But at the same time, last night was extremely rainy, high winds, and tonight will probably be the same. And Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be hellacious. Look at this S580 Mercedes. That joker's wild. S-Class. W223. But yeah, I think about extreme weather and not having a shelter and trying to survive in those elements. And it's brutal, it's harsh. Unfortunately. So that's the situation that we're in. We're going to keep an eye on the dog today and make sure that he's good. Hopefully this is what Nurse Michelle, Dr. Michelle, her diagnosis is correct and accurate, which it typically is. And everything's fine, everything's okay. And Maxie Poo can go back to regular bathroom activity, and we can go back to sleeping full nights without being woken up. And Michelle doesn't have to sleep on the couch. She said she didn't have to sleep on the couch. She just didn't want to come back in the room again and wake me up, is what she didn't want to do, which I don't care. I don't mind at all. And yeah, so today is Saturday, and we do have some more work to do. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but we did put up a update video about the living situation and the choice and decision. We got dog walkers out here, ultimately, that we're going to make. And this is another good looking one right here. The BMW M2 competition. BMW M2 competition. I like that color. They say the driver's seat is crooked. It's on purpose. BMW put the driver's seat in crooked on purpose. I don't know why, but they did. And it's a huge talking point for everybody, but it's one hell of a performer. And the new BMW M2 is even better than that one. It's just really ugly. But I'm getting off track. I'm getting sidetracked here. I want to bring you guys another video, so stay tuned. I want to talk to you guys about the situation going on right now in Hollywood with Shannon Sharpe, Shay Shay, and Cat Williams. And you see some wild stuff when you walk around in the morning, like this lady right here. I don't know what she's doing, but she knows. I saw her peek over in the bed of that pickup truck. I don't know if it's her pickup truck, so I don't know what she's doing. But anyway, yeah, please stay tuned. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the situation and Max. And if you have a dog and have experienced anything like this, where it's a liquid excrement. I don't think there's any blood in this one. I don't think there's any blood. It's just liquid. Food hasn't changed. Diet hasn't changed. He hasn't gotten into anything crazy. So let me know. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys soon.